Moving on to
Hey
love.
ex-boyfriend, hi ex. 자꾸 인스타에 담아던데.
Ooh.
You hope to get back. 알겠지만 my love is perfect.
Is it?
Right after work tour magazines ready CF까지 몸이 100개도 모자랄 것 같아. 이제 내가 널 얼만큼 사랑했었던지도 forgot it. Yeah. No reason to feel crazy. 아주 멋진 삶을 찾은
Oh, holy.
빠진 것 같아. 원하면 marry, it was crazy. 아주 멋진 사람 따위 바라다니 정말 미쳤지 말야.
Nice.
Crazy. Thanks breaking up the love. Love, love, la 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 love, 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 la 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 love, 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 la la la
Damn.
love. I'm looking lost for love, 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 la 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 love, 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 la 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 love, 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 la 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 love. Things breaking up. Back in those days, yeah. 밤을 새도록 울곤 했지. I lived in my dream.
Tomboy.
후회하게 만들려 했지.
Nice.
멋들었겠지. 그래 tomboy 이제 누드까지.
That's literally a comment that I got. A nude.
이제 널 뺏어간 그 언니를 마주친다 해도 anyway.
Damn.
아주 멋진 삶을 찾은 지금 내게 푹 빠진 것 같아. 원하면 marry, it was crazy. 아주 멋진 사람 따위 바라다니 정말 미쳤지 말야. Crazy. Thanks breaking up the love, 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 la 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 love, 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 la 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 love.
This is awesome.
La 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 love. I'm looking lost for love, 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 la 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 love, 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 la 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 love, 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 la 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 love. Things breaking up the love.
Damn.
I'm lucky for my love, love.
So like, thank you for showing me the light by breaking off that illusion.
멋진 애인도 나 생긴 것 같아. 고마워 진짜 사랑을 넌 찾게 해줬어. My love is guess who? That's me. She's my love. Love, love, la 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 love, 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 la 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 love, 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 la 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 love. I'm looking for my love, 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 la 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 love, 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 la 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 love, 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 la 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 love. Thanks to the smile I love.
Damn, that was quite something. So I love that this song kind of focuses on the phase where I finally found peace with me and I love myself and I'm too busy to focus on anyone else because literally the life of an idol, idols in relationships is not something that really goes hand in hand with the scheduling plus the fans and everything else that kind of stops it from being a real possibility. So it also kind of helps with being distracted and not being able to focus on anything else. But here it seems like they found that wonderful life and they're just being in love with themselves rather than finding someone else to be in love with when you live with yourself. So you have to be happy in your own skin. You have to be happy in your own nude version, which is pretty cool. I'm sure you heard, yeah, from tomboy now to nude. Literally, that's one of the comments that I got, that they went from something like tomboy to now nude, and they did it so well. They're so great. Like every concept that they do, they pretty much nail it and knock it out of the park. So I love that even these types of comments they're predicting. And now even if you run into that girl who took you away anyway, like the girl that broke us up, so now she's like an afterthought to that guy who wants these girls back, which is very interesting. Like you had something and you blew it up, you screwed it, and now that you see how happy they are, that's when you suddenly No, it's almost like, again, you don't know what you have until you lose it, and them finding themselves made you want them that much more because they're self-made women, much like they said in Nude. You become essentially a lot more desirable when you portray yourself, or when you not act, when you be as someone that doesn't need anyone. Like, everybody loves that aura. There's something very captivating about someone that can walk into any room and not feel like they need any attention. Like, they have their own shit to focus on, and they're happy with their own life and where they at, that they don't feel the need to impress anyone. There's something very empowering about it. So I really like this song. I love the little electric guitar during that chorus, if I'm not mistaken. It was really, really cool. I got a lot of these songs recently with all of these groups give me some early 2000s vibes, which is really, really cool. I wouldn't go as far as like it reminded me of something like an Avril Lavigne song or something, but it's kind of close, I would say. But in any case, I'm also loving some of the titles of these songs, like Nude, Love, Change, Reset, Sculpture. Like, in my Nude version, I found the love, then something changed and it made me reset, and then sculpturing a new version of me, which made me go dark. X File. That was wrong. Probably not foreshadowing anything, but let's move on to the next song. So unfortunately, this is the one song that Genius.com doesn't have the English lyrics for, so we're gonna momentarily switch to another side.
Wanna live my life like yesterday. Never feeling down, never feeling down. Woke up in the night, a new day. Something has changed. Don't feel the same. All on hearing voices in my head. Thought I had it all, but it feels like nobody cares. Nobody cares. When it draws girl from right about when the world pick up out 밖에 touch in a flash 모든 세상에 관심 수많은 fans 그래 사랑에 배가 부른 거지 말 꿈꾸던 삶이야 그리고 꿈이 없어진 삶이야
There we go.
얼마나 대단한 걸 더 가져야 행복할까 궁금한 밤이야
The switch from love.
It seems to be enough when the truth is not that beautiful. Tears and pain are things I'm never sure. No one knows, no one knows, no one knows. They think I'm okay, think I'm okay. Wanna live my life like yesterday. Never feeling down, never feeling down. In the clouds, it's day every day. Never coming down, never coming down. Life has ups and downs, just realize nothing lasts forever. Yeah, one day if I fall, would you smile? I say you'll be there for me.
Holy shit.
I've been lying awake these days, can't get away. Everyone changes. Every time you smile, don't you pretend. Ask myself every night and realize things won't be the same, won't be the same. Love and fame, it seems to be enough when the truth is not that beautiful. Tears and pain are things that never show. No one knows, no one knows, no
Love
one
the
knows
drums
that I'm not
here.
okay, I'm not okay. Wanna live my life like yesterday. Never feeling down, never feeling down. In the clouds, it's day every day. Never coming down, never coming down. Life has ups and downs, it's alright. Nothing lasts forever. Yeah, one day I will fall, can't deny. But I know you will live. Wanna live my life like yesterday. Never falling down.
This is my favorite song so far.
In the clouds, it's day
Holy shit, that was amazing. Okay, this is at the moment my favorite song of this album, including the title track with Nude. I love how these two songs back to back contradict each other so much in terms of Love almost being a song that I'm trying to convince myself that I found peace. Like I became, or maybe I did become a version of myself that I was perfectly happy with. And that happiness eventually made that ex regret ever breaking up this thing that we had without me ever needing to try anything. Much like the lyrics in Love said, like, I tried to make you regret at a time where I was so infatuated with you and you were my entire world. I wanted to make you feel regretful. But now that I don't care about you anymore and I moved on and I'm in love with myself and with what I do, I made you regret because you see a version of me that you've never seen before. And it's almost like you have fallen in love with me all over again. Whereas I couldn't care about you because at the very least, I'm too busy. This song, on the other hand, kind of reminds me of something like Brave by Twice, for example, which also talked about lyrics like feeling on top of the world or something, but at the same time, you cannot feel any more lonely. Despite all of the love and fame, the fans, the flash of the camera, constantly being photographed, paparazzi and whatnot, just being on top of the world on cloud nine. In reality, this song shows the fact that something changed. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how popular someone is, you don't know what they go through in real life. You don't know about the voices that they're hearing in their head that are telling them that nobody cares. Like you can look as fancy and as luxurious as you want to look, but in reality, deep down inside, the truth, much like the lyrics say, love and fame, it seems to be enough when the truth is not that beautiful. Tears and pain, all the things I've never showed. Literally, it's almost like despite calling out in Nude the hypocrisy, they still cannot really show their real versions of themselves, which I'm kind of, I'm not supposed to maybe connect the two songs in terms of the concepts, but this song in essence is just showing you that you never know what anyone is going through. And the first example that I will always have when it comes to things like this is Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. We literally saw a video of one of the last recorded moments of his, and he seemed so happy and so at peace. I think he was singing with his family or something. I don't remember for sure. But to go from that, a person that is so popular, so beloved, beloved on such a level, like literally changed so many people's lives. You see these people that end their life, but yet when you look at them and you interact with them, you would never assume that something has ever been wrong. It's like the perfect lie, the perfect act that they put on because they don't want to show you the real version of themselves. The truth is not that beautiful. There's a lot of pain and tears and suffering that no one knows. Everybody thinks that I'm okay, but in reality, I want to live my life like yesterday without any doubt, without feeling down. But I also like the fact that there's optimism within these lyrics. Life has ups and downs. You would not be able to appreciate the ups if you never experienced the downs. So it's very beautiful. And uh, one day, if I fall, would you smile and say you'll be there for me? So a special someone, maybe the girls for each other, would be there for themselves. Much like again, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Brave by Twice, but here it could be in the context of a of just having a special someone that will be there when you're down, that will make you realize that life is not so bad. These lyrics are absolutely beautiful. Like want to live my life like yesterday in the clouds, just stay there every day. I just want to live in those days where I felt so happy and not feel like something is about to change because of the voices in my head telling me that I'm not enough, I'm a failure despite being on top of the world. We all have all of these dark thoughts that we cannot really control, and some can be triggered by, toxicity, by various comments that we see online. It's like there's a reason why in a sea of comments we usually always tend to focus on the one negative comment that messes up our entire day. So having these comments while also having these thoughts in my head that are constantly there, especially when I go to bed, then it's dark, and I feel like even though just a few hours ago I was performing in front of thousands and thousands of people, people are crying, seeing me because they idolize me, and yet I'm here in my bed. In reality, I'm depressed and in so much pain, and I don't really know what is the cause of that reason. So but I do again love the slight optimism because nothing lasts forever, because life has ups and it has downs. So for every up to be appreciated, you have to go through some downs. This is definitely my favorite song so far. And now we go to a song that is called Reset. So reset your entire life essentially, which is a nice follow up.
그만하자 그 말이 다야 어쩜 넌 끝까지 못 가니 그래 그만하자 차라리 잘 됐다고 너 같은 놈에게서 난 100배는 아까웠어 못 만난 친구도 만나 날 위한 선물도 사봐 생각보다 혼자도 괜찮은 것 같아 거울 속에 말해보지마 쏟아지던 바다 삶이 잠겼던 날 숨이 멎은 채 하루를 살아가
Oh my god, Neon.
멀어지는 바람 맘이 잠겼던 날 언제쯤 이 험한 날이 끝날 다시 할 수가 있을까 Reset my phone 아꼈던 사진도 5년의 시간도 부질없는 걸 그톡의 수많은 결국 네 친구들과 여전하게 뭣도 없는 그 프로필도 역겨워 가끔 술자리도 나가 나 좋단 남자도 많아 생각보다 혼자도 괜찮은 것 같아 거울 속에 말해보지만 쏟아지던 바다
Oh man, the way this chorus hits.
숨이 멎은 채 하루를 살아가 멀어지는 바람 맘이 잠겼던 날 언제쯤 이 험한 날이 끝날 다시 할 수가 있을까 나도 너가 싫어졌어 절대 들키지 않을 이 거짓말 그래 아니야 아니야 그치만 바보도 아니야 원래 솔직한 거 알잖아 떠나가지 마라
Oh my
꼭
god.
삼켰던 말 아직 못하게 좋아한단
Damn.
말야
This sounds like an OST, honestly. This is beautiful.
나도 언젠간 너처럼 다른 사랑할 수가 있을까
Damn. That was absolutely incredible. This song is more straightforward than some of the other songs, and I really love the way the chorus hits. I love how the song kind of, in a way, reminds me of Han and also Alone in Winter, which was the intro to that album. It's almost like going through like these stages of grief over a relationship, like trying to force yourself to believe the fact that being with you anyway was just a waste of my time because I was way more precious before I met you, I was 100 times more precious. Like the pre-chorus is almost like uh, trying to convince yourself that, hey, now that I'm by myself, I can meet the friends that I couldn't because I focused on that relationship too much. I can buy presents for myself, and being alone is way better than I thought. But then I look in the mirror as I try to say this, and then I realize that it's not true. Same thing with resetting my phone, trying to delete the photos that I cherished, but in the end, your contacts are still left in my phone. Still saying, like, I can go buy drinks, I can go for drinks with my friends or by myself. I can go out and there's going to be plenty of men that will like me and maybe perhaps will treat me way better than you. And I try to convince myself of these things as I look into the mirror, but in reality, I cannot live my life without you. And literally the bridge saying, I hate you, but it's a lie. And you know that I'm always honest, as the final chorus is literally coming to the realization that all of these things that I've been thinking about, all of these things that I could have done is just a lie. So please don't leave me. Sorry. I still love you so much, but you will not come back. So I have to accept it. And then being like, can I ever meet someone else like you? Which is very appropriate because the next song is sculpture, as I'm perhaps sculpturing a better version of myself. Who knows? Let's find out.
I wanna be 그 작품이
Ooh.
다들 미쳤다지 뭘 이미 you are my artist whatever 내가 잘할게 짧은 머리도 두 번 다시는 안 할게 말했잖아 그 친구는 절대 나쁜 애는 아닌데 그래 싫다면 오늘부터 그냥 안 만날게 의심 많네 놀다 보면 연락 어렵잖아 밤에 어제 늦게 자서 피곤하겠다 오늘은 좀 쉴래? 신기하지 내가 원래 좀 착해 이거 봐봐 내가 네 말과 네 모든 것에 맞춰 그려질 테니까 나 미치게 사랑받고 싶어
Whoa.
너의 조각품이 되어도 그깟 내가 깎여지는 그 고통쯤 It's okay I'm your sculpture
Whoa. This sounds trippy. Damn, these lyrics. Okay, the progression of this album is very different from what I would be expecting. Holy shit. Damn. Ooh. This is so trippy. This sounds experimental, but in a very good way. Holy shit, what the whoa. Like, literally, since I receive your love, I'll be happy to death. Even if there are cracks in my sculpted body, I think it's easier to lose me than to lose you. Like, I'd rather die than to live my life without you because you sculpt me, even if I have cracks in my body. As I'm shaving myself in pain for you, I'm sculpting myself for you. And all of these bits and pieces that are being shaved off is a representation of the pain that I am tolerating for you, because all of this pain that I'm experiencing is okay because I'm your sculpture. Like, you built me. Your love for me is what sculpts me. Okay, I'm really kind of confused by some of the lyrics because, like, some of them almost giving me like 50 Shades of Grey or something, or maybe even talking about the agency. Like, I'll never cut my hair short again. I told you he's not a bad kid, but if you don't like it, I'll just stop seeing them from today. Like, I'll do whatever you want. I'll become whatever you want me to be. As they literally become a sculpture of the individual they're singing about, or maybe they're singing about like a sculpture of society. This whole song could be like representing the Marilyn Monroe situation again. Like, since I receive your love, I'll be happy to death. Like, I'm happy. No, is happy all right? Is it okay for me to be happy? Even if there are cracks in my sculpted body, it's easier to lose me than to lose you. I would rather die than to not receive this love, whether it's from a human being or to not be loved by society again, by fans, by the world in general. I really, I'm not sure how it's kind of it's kind of interesting. Like, all of this pain is okay, even in the pain that I have breaking apart. The sculpture is breaking apart. It's okay. Everything is okay as long as I receive this love. Holy shit, these lyrics are kind of giving me chills. Let's move on to the final song, which is called Dark X File. I'm very excited about this one. I did see the preview to this. I'm not sure if there's going to be a full-blown music video.
Baby, why are you down? Wanna take a puff of my joint?
Teaser or preview, I don't remember. Talking about joints? Nice. Oh, Yuki. Love the flow. The truth. Me and you. Damian's voice is so powerful. X is an X-lover, X-file. Okay, that's pretty cool. Ooh. Oh, this is, again, very trippy, but I love this song. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm crazy for you. Kiss me. Don't you know it's a show anyway? Yeah.
It's a show anyway. Holy shit. Damn. Top 3 songs of this album.
Kill the truth. You have to.
Damian. I love how distinct all of their voices are. Jesus, it's hard to speak. Holy smokes. I'm so happy I pre-ordered this album. because this is absolutely fucking amazing. Top three songs off of this album, in my opinion, at least, with Change being number one, then Nude, and then Dark. I love the fact that they're talking about real shit as far as like whenever somebody goes through a really rough patch, whether it's post breakup or something that is very much to do with depression, you turn to some vices, whether it's drinking or smoking, and here they're not shying away from it. You want to take a puff from my joint in this locked room in a night swallowed up by instincts, basic instincts, uh, struggling with the shadow crazily, ruining each other like no other. Struggling with the darkness, with the demons in me, ruining as I ruin kind of myself as well. I really like some of these lyrics. I'm crazy for you, kiss me. Don't you know it's a show? Anyway, like no matter what we do, we always have to put on a show in any case. So nothing that actually happens is a real representation of the real situation. The X file that needs to be destroyed, like the destroying the memories of the X, hide it so you cannot find it. As like when they repeat the same thing, it's almost like the battle within the demons in your head. Like you will hide it, but you will always know where it is. In a way, like you can't hide from yourself. So you can't just hide it. You have to absolutely destroy it. You have to burn it. The only light in this dirty world, maybe that's what it actually means. The light, like burning light, as they destroy the X file, perhaps, as they're burning all of the memories of the X. I'm not really sure. Just the fact that they kind of managed to almost mix all of these title songs into this one song, as far as Don't You Know It's All a Show, as far as putting an act, change, like that song also I think is kind of getting represented here, as far as struggling with the shadow crazily. uh Love also is being represented in this song, as far as the lyrics go, with I'm don't you know I'm crazy for you, kiss me, and then Don't You Know It's a Show Anyway. And then Reset is also a song that I feel like is kind of being talked about, as far as this resetting my status as someone that needs to destroy that X file. So the only light in the dirty world is the light that will save me as I'm burning, you know, the file in this fire. As well as Sculpture is also very interesting, because the Sculpture was very showcased real toxicity within its lyrics, which is also something that we see in this song. So it's actually pretty cool how this one song managed to make me think about all of these six songs in general as well. That was absolutely incredible. I'm not sure if I made any sense, because I've been talking for so long by now that uh, I'm kind of losing the ability to create new thoughts. So I might as well end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If I made any sense at all of this entire album, of some of these songs, let me know in the comments down below. I just also love, now that I'm looking at Kill the Truth, Me and You, Nothing. Like, me and you are nothing, but at the same time, I cannot finish this, but I have to destroy that X file, because as long as there's a trace, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, or there's a light by this door that I cannot close down by not destroying the file. I'm always leaving an opening. So there's still an opening for us to be together, even though in reality I need to kill this truth, because me and you are nothing. So I need to be strong enough to finish this, which is not something that I can do as far as this chorus go. I'm kind of going all over the place right now, but this album was absolutely phenomenal, and I feel like Nude is going to make a lot of impact in K-pop and in the music industry in general. I feel like I-Dle will probably become even bigger than they already are, because of this concept that they decided to tackle, and the fact that they went all out on it, and they used Banksy and Marilyn Monroe to really deliver their message. to really make you become very self-aware of the fact that we all can be in a position where we kind of being hypocrites, as far as even me in that reaction talking about how amazing they all look, but at the same time that would be the very point that they're proving, like, you focus on the wrong things. So I feel like they did a very good job in making a lot of people kind of look a little bit deeper into the song. uh and yeah, I thought it was absolutely incredible. The music video itself was absolutely mesmerizing, and all of these songs, Love was amazing, Reset, Sculpture was so experimental, but it's definitely a song that I want to listen to again, because I feel like it's a bit of a earworm, especially that chorus was so different. Structurally, it was different, but Change is absolutely incredible. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a wonderful week, you guys, and make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you're new. I'm starting to go into overdrive because I don't know what time is it even. So I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.